Hi, I'm Sabrina Winters, and I am the owner and senior attorney at Sabrina Winters Attorney at Law, PLLC in Charlotte, North Carolina. These are my 5 top things you need to be a top estate planning attorney. Number 1, you have to have compassion and empathy. It has to exude every single time you are meeting with a client. They have to understand that you have the compassion for the fact that they're coming to you with a very difficult problem. They've either lost somebody and they need help, or they're looking to get their own estate planning done and they're really confused. They don't know what they're doing. And you have to be empathetic to that. And in doing that, you have to create procedures in your office so that your clients see firsthand that you have this compassion and you have empathy for them, and this is how you're going to show them. It's going to allow them to open up better, and it's going to allow them to trust you from day one, and that is super important. Number 2, you have to hear what your clients are saying. Do not listen to respond. You have to listen to hear. And that is really, really important when it comes to preparing a plan for somebody for estate planning. Why? Because sometimes oftentimes clients, they don't know the questions to ask. They don't know what it is that I really want to hear them say. They don't understand how to express their questions because they're all over the board with their feelings. When you are hearing what your clients say, you're doing the job for them. You're making sure that what you're hearing, you're not listening to it to respond and react. And I think as attorneys, that's kind of a very consistent characteristic that we all share. We're kind of built to problem solve. We're built to come up with a solution and implement it. But we're not always hearing what's being said to us, because that is what's a big deal in helping us come up with that solution. So as an example, I had a client who had a special needs child. And in their conversation with me, where they're telling me about their family, their dynamics, their worries, she very, very briefly touched on the fact that she had a disabled child. And she continued her story after she made that mention. Had I been listening to respond, I would have stopped her right there and I would have said, here's what we need to do because you have a disabled child. But instead, I was hearing what she was saying and listening, and I was waiting for her story to be finished. She shared so much more with me because I heard what she said, and we went back and revisited a little bit more in depth about her child who has special needs. Just remember, you are listening to hear and not listening to respond. You're going to get a lot more from your clients when you remember that. Number 3, you have to show them that you get it. You get them. You get their issue. They're scared, they're nervous, they're confused, they can't even formulate a question sometimes. When you share with them that they understand, a wall comes down. It literally, you can see it in their face that they feel this sense of relief that they don't have to spell everything out for you, that I can almost finish their sentences for them. I can anticipate what they're thinking. I can anticipate what they're trying to express to me. When you remember that you have to have that ability to show them, not just tell them. Saying to a client, oh, I completely understand where you're coming from, that doesn't really do anything for a client. What does it for them is leading by example. Share your story. Share your client's stories. I share my personal story every chance I get. I share with them the reason I'm doing estate planning for 20 years is because I had a terrible situation when my uncle died. We were unguided. Nobody helped us. Nobody cared. We had nobody showing us any grace. And we were so confused, we made a million mistakes. So I get it because I've been in your shoes. I get it because being in your shoes, I had the same questions. So let me help you with the next steps because I understand you and I get you. Don't just say it to them, show it to them in your actions and how your law firm handles them as an estate planning client. Number 4, do something that's going to wow them. And I mean really wow them. What are other law firms not doing that you would bring into your office? How are you going to stand out? If a client leaves you a review, are they going to start by saying, I can't believe that my lawyer did? That's how you want all of your reviews to start off that are 5 stars. In my office, everybody has to answer the phone in a very special way. And that's what, to me, helps me stand out from everybody else. When we answer the phone, we say, it's a great day at the law office of Sabrina Winters. I am Sabrina. What can I do to make you smile today? It's that simple. When they say it, they have a smile on their face, and a smile comes through on the phone. Because remember, these clients that are calling in to your estate planning firm are scared. They're confused. They don't know where to start. But when you greet them with that, it immediately makes them feel like they've called the right firm. And it's just on that one little step that happens in my office probably 100 times a day. And I have had clients that have said, unbelievable the way you made me feel when you answered the phone. It really made me feel happy, and I wasn't that happy when I had to dial you. So figure out for you what's going to wow your client. It can be something big or as tiny as the way we're answering the phones. Make it something that is you, something that's natural. Don't fake it, but find that one thing, do it consistently, and you will see that it is going to make a big difference. And finally, number 5, it is okay to say no. I am not the right fit for every client that I meet with. And reciprocally, they're not the right fit for me every time. And it is okay to say, I don't think that you are a right fit for me and that I'm a right fit for you. And it is okay. Maybe I can try to get you in touch with an attorney that is the right fit for you. Saying no is okay. Saying no keeps you in track for how you want your firm to be, how you want the feeling of your firm to be, and it is going to attract the clients that you love. You have clients that you love, you're going to have a law firm that you love. And when you have a law firm that you love, you're going to have employees that love to come to work, love to be here, and want to help you grow because they see your vision, they share your passion and your joy for how you help your clients. Figure out what the 5 things are for you. They're very specific to you personally. Figure them out, put it into practice every single day, and you're going to have a practice that you love, your community loves, and it is going to naturally grow. Thank you.